Om Dakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviyamparavavahai Tejasvidhavadhetamastavabhidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Atha Tritiyodhyayah
Atha Tritiyodhyayaha.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha
Shri Bhagavanuvacha.
Shloka number 9 Yajñarthat karmanon yatra
Yajñartha karthanyon yantra.
Yajñarthat karmanon yatra
Yajñartha karmanon yantra. Yajñartha karmanon yatra.
Lokoyam karma bandhanaha
Lokoyam karma bandhanaha.
Tadhartham karma kaunteya
Tathartham karma kaunteya.
Mukta sangas samachara
Mukta sanga samachara.
I taught you chanting 2 times. Who were chanting? Now, in this following shlokas, Karma Yoga will be referred to by the name Yajna. So, Yajnarthat Karmanaha. Karma which is done for the sake of Yajna. Anyatra, other than. Karma which is done other than as Yajna. That is, not as a Karma Yoga. By which I am Lokaha Karma Bandhanaha. This Loka, the people are bound by Karma. A karma can bind a person when it is not looked upon as an yajna. So therefore, when karma is not done as a yoga, karma yoga, then it will bind a person. So therefore, yajna meaning another word for karma yoga. Yajna literally means the karma, the Agni karma, Vaidika Agni karma, which is performed in the Yagashala, Yajnashala. That is yajna. Now, karma yoga also is called yajna. Why? Because Ishvara is involved. Therefore, yajna. As Bhagavan is involved in yajna, Agni karma, yajna, so too, in any karma, Laukika karma also, Bhagavan is involved. When you involve Bhagavan, that is when you do karma as, and when you do the action as a worship to the Lord, as an offering to the Lord. Kartavyam karma, to be done karma when it is done, even though you don't like the karma, but if you do it because it is to be done, then it becomes yoga. Then it becomes yoga. Even though the karma, the doing is not pleasant, it is bitter, but it is to be done. You do it. Why you do it? Because doing which you contribute to the maintenance of the order. You contribute to the order. You contribute to the harmony of the order. The order which functions in this world. The order, the harmony, which is because of which the world is sustained. There is an order in the world. First, we have to understand there is an order in the world. Everything functions in an orderly fashion. Because it functions in an orderly fashion, the world functions in an orderly fashion. You can see all the Panchabhutas, they function. They are there, therefore jivas survive. Water is there, oxygen is there, air is there, vayu is there. Therefore, beings survive. No oxygen, nobody, no jiva, no being will survive. So all the Panchabhutas in an order, the whole cosmos is an order. The earth rotating the sun, it's an order. Year is an order. Day is an order. Other planets rotating the sun, that also is in the order. The sun rotating itself, it's also within the in an order. So everything functions in an order, and within the order there is further sub orders. Gravity is an order. The way the art functions in me is the same way art functions in other person. So study of one thing is enough to understand, to get the knowledge in general, because there is an order. Not that everybody is equipped with different functional hearts, kidneys, or lungs, etc. There is an order. Cause is there, and a corresponding effect is that order. So therefore, there must be an intelligent being behind this order. That is Ishvara. Because of him, the order is. Therefore, order itself is Ishvara. The vision of Vedanta is Jagat is Ishvara. The Jagat, which functions in an orderly fashion. Therefore, the order itself is Ishvara. The Jagat itself is Ishvara. So they are not separate. The order and the Ishvara are not different. Therefore, you, by doing karma, you contribute to the order. You contribute to the order. Growing trees, not cutting it, not deforestation, afforestation, helping the earth, helping the earth to become healthy. By deforestation, not that earth is going to be affected, ultimately the beings are going to be affected. When trees are there, who is the beneficiary? The beings, the jivas are the beneficiary. When trees are cut, the nature knows how to balance itself. So there is an order. An action is done and the corresponding effect will be there. We talked about El Nino effect, the iceberg melting. That is also within the order. The temperature increases because of deforestation, because of which glacier melts, because of which the ocean rises, because of which there is the flood inundation happens. Some countries, some place gets submerged. You see, order. Everything functions in order. So you be a contributor to the order by doing what is to be done. In that way, you recognize Ishvara, you recognize the order, and therefore you recognize Ishvara. So therefore, that is yoga. So doing karma, looking upon the karma as a worship to the Lord. As you sit and do puja upasana. Similarly, any karma, any karma to be done karma, in keeping with your varna and ashrama or the stage of life, the situation, that is order. That demands A situation which demands certain action from you, which you have to do, not doing which you will be the cause for disharmony, doing which will be from the cause for maintaining the harmony. Therefore, you be a contributor by doing what is to be done. So that is called Karma Yoga. So recognizing the order, recognizing the Ishvara who is in the form of order, doing karma is what is called Karma Yoga, and that is called by the name Yajna here. Yajna, the word Yajna is derived from the dhatu, Yaj dhatu, worship. Therefore, only work is worship. Why work is called worship? Work is, that is action. It is one the Gita only. Work is worship. The action which is to be done is looked upon as the Lord. So doing which you please the Lord. So doing which you get the doing which you get the appreciate. You get the blessings of the Lord. You get the prasada, blessings of the Lord. The result of karma is looked upon as a blessing, as a prasada. So therefore, that's called yajna. As yajna karma, Vaidika yajna karma is done to please the Lord. Similarly, an action is done to please the Lord. Parameshwara Prityartham. Pleasing the Lord means contributing to the maintenance of the order. That is what is pleasing. Gratification of the Lord is not that Bhagavan demands. Bhagavan demands is something from you, therefore you have to do. It is not like that. Bhagavan's existence doesn't depend on your contribution. Bhagavan's existence, the whole Jagat is Bhagavan, irrespective of whether you do it or not. But you need to have this attitude of contributing. So that is called yajna. It's all about the attitude. So by that, what is the benefit? Antakarana Shuddhi. Why that is required? Because that is a must for Jnanam to take place. Jnana Yoga. By Jnanam only moksha is possible. So that is the order. There's another order. Karma Yogena Chitta Shuddhi. Chitta Shuddhi. Chitta Shuddhya. Jnana Chitta Shuddhi is Jnana Yogyata Prapti. Jnana Yogyata. Sadhana Chatusha Sampati. Otherwise it is called. So Jnana Yogyata is then Jnana Yogaha. Jnana Yogena Jnanam. Jnanat Mokshaha iti order. So everything is order. So therefore, beginning from the shloka number 9 onwards up to 16th shloka, Bhagavan is going to present karma as a means leading to moksha. The sentence to be understood properly. As a means leading to moksha means what? As a direct means? No. Indirect. Paramparaya karanam bhavati mokshaya. Karma cannot give moksha. As a means leading to jnana yogyata, as a means leading to moksha through antakarna shuddhi. So that is already said, understood. As a means leading to moksha means, as a means, it's a mean for jnana, it means for antakarna shuddhi, jnana yogyata praptihi, tena jnanam jnanat moksha. Iti we have to understand. Fine. Now this 9th shloka, yajnartat karmanon yatra. Can classify the karma into two. Yajnarta karma, anyatra karma. Karma which is done for the sake of yajna. Karma which is done as yoga, karma yoga, or other than that. Because of the karma done other than that means not as an yajna, people are bound. I am lokaha karma bandhanaha. They become bound by the karma. Karma binds only those people who does karma. People who does karma not as a yoga, just mere karma. Mere karma binds a person, whereas karma yoga doesn't bind a person. So yajnatat karmanaha anyatra. Anyatra means other than that. Karma done other than for the sake of yajna binds the loka, binds the people. Therefore, tadartam karma kaunteya kimartam Yajnartam karma. Ekauntaga yajnartam karma kuru. Yajnartam karma. Karma which is for the sake of yajna, that is yoga. So you do karma as a yoga, karma yoga. Tadartam karma, kaunteya, the karma which is done for the sake of that, for the sake of yajna, mukta sangaha. Mukta sangaha. Sangha is attachment, being free from the attachment. That is non-binding. Non-binding, then that becomes a means for moksha. Mukta sangha samachara. Therefore, samyik achara, may you perform that karma. So mukta sangaha, being free, being detached from the karma, meaning not bound by the desires, not bound by the desires, not bound by the desires for the results of action. The results are taken care by so many factors. So that is the job of the Lord. It is not of me. So therefore, not bound by whatever may be the consequences of the action, the results of action, being free, you need to have certain freedom. You do karma freely, free from anxiety, free from worries. It's a puja, it's a worship. So mukta sangaha san samyik achara, may you well perform the karma. For what purpose? Tadartam, yajnartam. Yajnartam karma kaunteya. You do karma for the sake of that, for the sake of yajna, for the sake of yoga, for the sake of karma yoga. So karmana lokaha bandhaha bhavati, karma yogena muktaha bhavati. That is the idea. So karma done other than for the sake of yajna binds a person. Karma done for the sake of yajna will release a person from bondage. That is the meaning. Therefore, this person, who is that person? This person who is enjoying to do karma, the action, he is bound by karma. Karma binds a person other than performed for the sake of yajna, other than the action performed as an offering to Ishvara. So it means the karma is puja. It is looked upon as a worship. So if it is not done as a worship, if it is not done as an offering to the Lord, then that binds a person. So yajnartat karmanaha anyatra. So that's why I said anyatra karma, other than for the sake of yajna. Therefore, for this reason, Ekaunteya, Mukta Sangaha, being free from attachment, being free from the pressure of the desires or the results of action, you perform karma. As you do puja with bhakti without any demands. Parameshwara Prityartham, only for pleasing the Lord. Similarly, do karma. Mukta Sangha, being free from the pressures of the desires for the results of action. Submitting everything to the Lord. The results will take care of itself. Even though you work for the result, for the expected result, whether it will come or not, we don't know. It depends on so many factors. Sometimes with less effort, more result is gained. Sometimes with more effort, less result, sometimes opposite result comes. So we don't know. There are so many invisible factors. That is what we call adrishta. We don't have control over that. It is Bhagavan only. Adrishtam is Bhagavan. The factors over which we don't have control is called adrishta, and Bhagavan only knows that. He is the giver of karma phala data. Therefore, being free, do karma yoga. That is the idea. That is the meaning. The yajna is a very important word in the Vedic literature. Therefore, it is used. The word is used yajna. The Veda Purva is yajna. Varieties of rituals are prescribed for certain specific results. Yajna. Even though the word means a sacrificial ritual, the word yajna is used only in the sense of the Agni Karma, Vaidika Agni Karma only. But here it is used because Karma Yoga also like an yajna only. Here it is used in a wider sense. Yajna means every action of one's life is performed as an offering to the Lord, the Ishvara. In an act of giving, there is a giver, something given, and a recipient. In an offering, such as a ritual. One more factor is involved, the place of offering, the altar. Thus, there is an altar of offering, the recipient who is invoked in the offering, the one who does the offering, and the offering itself. These four factors are involved in the yajna. Altar is the Agni Kunda. So, if you literally take yajna to be the Vaidika Agni Karma, the yajna Kunda is there, and the one who does the offering, and what is offered into the Agni Kunda, the Ahuti, and to whom the Ahuti goes, who receives that, recipient. So, four things are involved. Generally, in any offering, there is a word like Swaha. Agnahe Swaha, Prajapatahe Swaha, saying we offer Ahuti into the Agni, in the Agni Kunda. Or Namaha, meaning I offer this salutation. For example, Namah Shivaya means unto the Lord, Shiva. I offer my salutation. Namaha Shivaya. Shiva is Shivaya, Chaturthi Vibhakti. Namaha because of Namaha, Upapada Vibhakti. And this is an offering. When this expression is repeated over and over again, it becomes a Japa Yajna. Namah Shivaya. When you keep repeating this, then it becomes a Yajna, Japa Yajna. That is called Japa. Namah Shivaya is a mantra, Sanchakshari. When you keep repeating that, that becomes a Yajna, Japa Yajna. Even the food you eat is an offering. Almost most people do not think of it as such. You offer to the pranas which are in the Shariram. That's the Vaishvana Agni. Agni is there in the stomach. So the Agni, like the Agni in the Agni Kunda. Similarly, there is Agni, Vaishvana Agni, the digestive fire in the stomach, to which the Ahuti, the Annam is offered. Therefore, that's also an Yajna. So looking upon eating also as an Yajna. So if however you look upon the digestive system as a digestive fire, the food offered into that fire is an offering. And the altar of this offering is a digestive process, prana itself. Therefore, before eating, the food is offered to the Lord in the form of prana. Pranaya swaha, Vyanaya swaha, Udanaya swaha, Samanaya swaha, Brahmane swaha, to all the pancha prana it is offered. So looking upon even the eating action also, the eating action, mere eating action also as an yajna. It is not just to satisfy the hunger or the taste. It is also looked upon as a yajna, offering to the digestive fire in the stomach. Agam Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam. It is in the Gita 15th chapter comes 40th chant before food. Therefore, nothing in the creation is looked upon as something separate from the Lord. That is the idea. So everything is Bhagavan. So therefore, nothing is separate from the Lord. If that is so whatever you do, that must be a puja. That must be an yajna. The Lord is a conscious being, Chaitana. Only in the conscious being does the activity of digestion takes place. And the food offered is not separate from the Lord. That is why in the 5th chapter and the shloka in the next chapter, going to come 4th chapter, Brahmarpanam Brahmavigi, are repeated before eating. These verses make it very clear that everything is the Lord, including the food what we eat and the one who eats it. So everything is Bhagavan. Therefore, eating is an offering. Brahmarpanam Brahmavihi, Brahmagno, Brahmanavutam, Brahmayuvatena Kantavyam, Brahma Karma Samadhina. All the karakas involved in eating action, all the factors which are involved in eating kriya is Brahma. And therefore, when everything is Brahma, eating is what? That is also Brahma. Therefore, that action becomes an offering, a worship. In a fire ritual, the altar is a fire, the turf. The oblation is offered unto the fire, ghee, etc. is offered. The offerer is Yajamana, called Yajamana, the one who performs the yajna. And the recipient of the offering is Devata. The four things are involved. Usually, when you offer something to another person, you expect reciprocal treatment. You expect something in return from that person. Giving and receiving gifts during Christmas season is a case in point. You offer a gift to another, no matter how small, and that person offers you something else. All offerings belong to the Lord alone. Because giving gifts at Christmas time is a convention, a beautiful convention. You have to offer and a return is expected. It is not the gift you are interested in, it is a care and consideration. The remembrance of the other person that counts, not the gift. Similarly, here also, But when we offer something to a Devata like Indra, the reciprocity is not a factor. As a part of the yajna itself, I say in so many words that what I am offering belongs to Indra. It doesn't belong to me. Indraya namaha, Indraya, Indraya namaha, namama, not doesn't belong to me. Indraya idam namama, Indraya swaha, Indraya idam namama. Not only Indra, Agnaye swaha, Agnaye idam namama. It's all said in the homa, the yajna. Offering to the Lord, it says, he say, it belongs to you, doesn't belong to me anymore. In this way, everything is looked upon as an yajna, as we shall see in the 4th chapter. The breathing process is an yajna. Inhalation is yajna, offered into the exhalation. The breath that goes out is called prana, and the incoming breath, what you breathe in, is called apana. When you breathe out, the prana is offered to apana. When you breathe in, the apana is offered back to prana. In this way, breathing is considered to be an yajna. Those who are committed to the practice of pranayama, the control of the breath, they are not really doing exercises, they are performing a yajna. Prana being Ishvara, the Lord. Therefore, it is an yajna. In the same way, all exercises, all yogic postures, asanas, they are considered to be yajnas. In fact, each asana has its own devata. Indian music is also an yajna. Every defined melody, raga, is considered to have a head, trunk, and feet. Certain Indian paintings depict each raga with the form of a goddess. Thus, even ragas, melodies, have their own presiding deities. Any one aspect of the creation can be looked upon as an aspect of Ishvara, and that aspect becomes the presiding deity or devata. Thus, in any given object, you can invoke the total or an aspect of the total. If it is an aspect, it is devata. Any function, such as eyes, ears, nose, and other organs, as a presiding deity, devata, which is but Ishvara. In Tattvabodha, we have seen the presiding deity of Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani, Pancha Prana, the presiding the deities. For Chakshu, the eyes, Chakshu, the deity is Agnehe. Chakshurindriyam, deity is Surya, Surya Devata. Surya is the presiding deity. Similarly, for Hasta, for hand, it is Indriya. For Pada, it is Vishnu. So every sense organs of knowledge, sense organs of action, Karmendriyani, and Prana, etc., all these are presiding deities. They are one aspect of the total. Therefore, it's all Devata. Therefore, everything is Ishvara. Therefore, all these faculties are presided over by the corresponding Devata, presiding deity. Therefore, we say, Shotriyasa Dik Devata, Tvacho Vayugu, Chakshusha Suryaha, Rasanaya Varunaha, Granasya Ashvino, iti Jnanendriyani Devataha, Tattvabodha. Sense organs as Ishvara. If you look at Ishvara as a material cause of the whole creation, the eyes themselves are Ishvara. And if you look at the Lord as efficient cause, the Lord becomes the presiding deities for the eyes. So the eyes are Ishvara, and the one because of whom the eyes are the eyes, the presiding deity, that is also Ishvara. Therefore, one has to be grateful for this faculty, and the great expression of the grateful in the form of doing what is to be done. That is what is called Yajna Karma Yoga. Without this appreciation of Ishvara, this bhakti, there is no Karma Yoga at all. Therefore, bhakti is not a separate yoga. Karma Yoga itself is bhakti. The appreciation is bhakti. This appreciation is the very attitude that is Karma Yoga. Thus, Karma Yoga is Bhakti Yoga. There is no separately Bhakti Yoga. Karma Yoga is Bhakti Yoga. We are told very clearly that there are only two yogas. That is told in the beginning. Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam, Karma Yogena Yoginam. Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga. Other than Jnana Yoga, what all the other things, they come under Karma Yoga only. Bhakti is Karma Yoga. Thus, for the sake of moksha, there are two possible dedicated lifestyles, Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga. Either one pursues knowledge to the exclusion of all else, or one performs karma with a proper attitude, which implies Ishvara. This is what proper attitude means, which implies Ishvara, along with one's pursuit of knowledge. Bhakti appreciation of Ishvara is common to both the sannyasi and the karma yogi. A sannyasi, jnana yogi is not without devotion. In fact, this person's entire life is dedicated to the appreciation of the Lord, Ishvara. He or she wants only to understand what Ishvara is. That is why he has taken to sannyasa, what Ishvara is. The knowledge being Ishvara, nothing but Ishvara is there. Therefore, this Ishvara is a very pursuit of a sannyasi. Therefore, the sannyasi is not a non-devotee. He is a devotee. He is, in fact, he has committed himself to this devotion. Because the two words, Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga, are used, it is commonly taught there are two separate pursuits, pursuit of knowledge and the pursuit of karma. This misunderstanding leads to the introduction of a seemingly third pursuit, the pursuit of bhakti. But how can this be? Suppose a sannyasi is one who renounces all action. Karma yogi is one who performs all action. Then there's a third person, a bhakti yogi. Does a bhakti yogi not perform karma? And if not, what will he or she do for bhakti? To worship Ishvara, certain rituals have to be performed, puja, etc. Are they not karma? Whatever the person does to express his or her devotion is an action, a karma. So, want to express your love, even to express a love for another person. That is done through karma only, action only. So, expressing love, expressing devotion is an action, karma. This is karma yoga, in fact. All that is being done is karma. No, the bhakta might only say, I only sing Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. He or she may think that singing Hare Rama is bhakti, but it is an action, a karma performed by the organ of speech. And therefore, it is called vachikam karma. Karma can be done through the body, can be done through the words, the mouth, can be done mentally to the mind. So this is vachikam karma when it is performed by the organ of speech. And if while singing the person also claps or dances, the karma becomes a kayikam karma, an action performed by the limbs of the physical body. Therefore, the karma is not only oral, it is also physical. In fact, this kind of bhakti can be so physical that it can totally exhaust the person. Therefore, bhakti yoga is also karma yoga only. We'll stop here. We'll continue the extras. Interesting discussion. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om
धन्यवाद।
धन्यवादः